Hey guys, welcome back to Everyday VR, your daily stop for virtual reality content. I am playing the Talos Principle, and I am here with the gate, and I have 3 Tetris pieces. I need to assemble them into a puzzle, and I figured out how to manipulate the puzzle. How do I do it? The answer was actually very simple. I get my Xbox 360 controller, and when I move the control stick on it, a little mouse cursor appears, and I can use it inside of VR. My actual mouse does not make a mouse cursor that I can see. It's invisible. So I can't solve the puzzle using my keyboard and mouse, or using my mouse, rather, so I have to use my gamepad. That's fine. If you don't have a gamepad, you are screwed, so get a gamepad or hope that they fix this. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I can rotate. Yeah, there we go. All right. I gotta remember to start my timer. Let's see what lies beyond the gate. Whatever the end goal of this grand challenge is, it's something out of reach. Knowing that, are we supposed to resist distraction? These are so hard to read. Oh, there we go. Now I can read it. Whatever the end goal of this grand challenge is, it's far out of reach. Knowing that, how are we supposed to resist distraction? Version 17.1.0002. What the hell? My eyes have been opened. This world is not without order. It is shaped by a great designer with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children. And challenges... And the rest of it said something else I couldn't read. Alright. Hopefully they will fix that soon. I'm actually using my gamepad now. I've given up on keyboard and mouse. So I'm going to have to learn these new controls. How do I jump? So, start opens the menu. What? No, I didn't mean to reset that. Oh god. What am I doing? Put it back like it was. Okay, I need to get used to these controls before I screw something up. B for back. Back. Apply. Yes. Back. I did it. Okay. I am so smart. Screwing things up already. It's our first terminal. You guys ready for this? Some nice ASCII art there. I like the reflections on the screen. This looks like some kind of old IBM compatible. There are my hands. Connecting network drives. Error. Network inaccessible. Loading Milton Library Assistant. Error. MLA. Unresponsive. Initiating command prompt. Done. So this is actually what a Unix command prompt looks like if you are root. Apparently, I am just logged in with the super user by default, which is not terribly secure. And I cannot type in any command I want. This is not a parser-based adventure game. I have to choose what I type. How about ASDFA? Unknown command. Type help. Now, like I said, I increased the font size on the screen so that I could read it clearly inside the Oculus Rift. Otherwise, it would be quite difficult to read, especially for you guys who are watching on your monitor. Basic terminal commands. List. Open file name. Help. Run MLA. Exit. List. Searching for locally cached resources. LOC. Welcome email. Lit art. Okay, I'm curious about welcome. From Nyadya Sabarai at the Institute for Applied N%. Oh, I see. Some pieces are missing. Alexandra Drennan at && Noah Mannix. Welcome to the team. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. Okay. This is so cool! I'm using a computer in a game in virtual reality. Inside my computer. Computerception. Alright. Figure it out. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. Is that referring to the game's lack of manual? I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young, you've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Aww. So how exactly am I scrolling this box when my fingers are not moving on the keyboard? That's what I want to know. Alright. Athena 6. Am I going to read all of the background? Yes, I am. At least for now. I'm probably going to skip some stuff later. Athena in the Garden of the Hesperides. Did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into this strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber, strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles, and then a bunch of hexadecimal. I believe that is hexadecimal ASCII characters. I do not remember enough ASCII right now to decipher that. Gazing upon the stars and wept. Alright, what else can I do here? I did all of these. Can I run MLA? Initiating plain language interface. Hello, guest. How can I help you today? Have some random characters. I'm sorry, but what you just wrote was nonsense. I respond best to subject, verb, object, syntax. You really are a text parser. I feel like I'm playing King's Quest. Like King's Quest 3, you know, the old ones. Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. Okay, that's just creepy. You're better than the King's Quest parser. I will say that now. Are we gonna test it? Let's test it. What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. It's saying it doesn't understand. It totally understands. Describe your functions. The Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful network and troubleshooting functions. Let's see if we can insult it. Are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? You cannot insult me. That's... what is your game? I think this thing is smarter than it's letting on. What are these what is this terminal just doing sitting here in a garden? Oh, by the way, if I look at my arm and I kind of follow it back with my head, you can actually see it's not attached to anything. It's attached to my invisible body. So that's a little bit weird. You wouldn't be able to tell that if we were not in VR. That's one reason it might make sense to actually have a body that we can see. Anyway. Oh yeah, why are these terminals here? Terminals provide access to the library resource archive. Why would I want to do that? Forget the library, yeah. Tell me what the fuck this place is. Why I'm here. What's going on? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. Who is Elohim? That guy who keeps talking to me from the sky. Elohim is the noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. No, not... Damn it. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. You're not helpful. I think this program is being deliberately unhelpful. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. Really? Can I just exit? Exit. Oh, this is so cool. Let's get back on the computer. I think I had a few more things to ask it. Unable to open a support session, library assistant software is busy elsewhere? What? You said I could resume any time. Why do you lie to me? I hate that thing. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get a look at this computer. It's like an old CRT monitor. Oh, check that out. This really does look like an old workstation and an old CRT. In fact, I think that's the actual sticker from an actual old CRT. Awesome. Alright. I feel uncomfortable when I turn by using the control stick. It's not too bad when I do it really slowly, but I don't like the sudden acceleration. It was actually considerably more comfortable with the mouse. So I'm just going to avoid turning with the control stick as much as I can. I do like how the analog stick gives me finer control over my motion, so I can look left and right while adjusting the control stick so I continue to walk in a more or less straight path. It's a lot easier to do than just using WASD. Ooh, I got some rumble going through that field. Rumble, rumble, rumble. So my controller is actually vibrating when I do that. Okay, it looks like I need one more piece. Do I want to go in here? It looks like there's a piece I haven't gotten in here. A long piece. Long pieces are always valuable.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Well, I choose to collect it now, bitch. No god tells me what to do. Alright, let's go. You can tell I'm kind of resisting turning my body, but at some point I do have to actually turn. I'm gonna try and make it quick. Okay, I gotta take care of that thing. How am I gonna do this? Okay, I only see one way to do this. I have to disable that with this, and then I can grab this jammer. Now I have two jammers. Now I'm grabbing this jammer, and I can open the gate. Excellent. No problem. That was easy. Oh, I think the piece actually follows my head. You're not gonna talk to me, God? I collected another of your stupid Tetris pieces. Fine. I feel like I'm trying to earn the approval of this guy in the sky now. Look at me, I can solve your stupid puzzles. Someday I'm gonna figure out what's going on here. I'm going to take you down. Whoa, I think I see 3 of those things over there? That's not safe. So I think if I had the HUD turned on, it would actually show me what puzzle I'm doing when I enter it. Or maybe I'm not to that part of the game yet. But I'm not seeing anything pop up when I enter these areas. I have a bad feeling about this, guys. really bad feeling. Okay, so it's through the fence. I really love how I can get up against the fence and use positional tracking to look right up against one of the holes and see what's behind it. It's just a very nice feeling. That's something you can't really do without VR. It looks like when I target something I can actually target with the jammer, it also causes my controller to rumble just a little bit. Nice bit of tactile feedback. Alright, I'm gonna let number 1 out. Gonna let number 2 out. Gonna let number 3 out. There we go. Easy as pie. Alright, where to next? I'm just gonna leave this one in suspended animation because I hate them. Alright, where to next? Let's see. Okay, there's gotta be another puzzle around here. Is there one over here? I don't see one over here. Is the whole world just disconnected puzzles like this? It's a very strange world. Because it looks like a natural world, but it's not like any place I've ever been. I wonder who left these puzzles here. I wonder if it was that God guy, or if it was like somebody else, and God is just like taken over the place. I don't know. But I've solved both the puzzles in here. Is there anything up here? I don't think so.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
Is that an innuendo? Alright, I'm gonna step into the light. Ooh, binary. Lots of bits, lots of bits. And they're all floating, and you can see they're all at different stereoscopic depths. It's a very nice effect. Check it out. If you're looking at this in your headset, you can see what I mean. Just bits floating all around in my vision. Alright. Let's go. What's happening? Where am I?
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Thanks? You could have made them a little bit less dangerous. This is a nice temple, though. I really like this. I like how there's a little parallax with the sky up there. And I love how grand it feels. It feels like this place is like 100 feet tall when I look up. It is big. It is super big. Where am I going to go? Can I go to any of these doors? Did this game suddenly become like an open world game? This is ridiculous. And why does this one have a wooden gate in front of it? What's going on in there? Oops, I don't want to cheat and clip through the wall. That's one thing you can do in VR is just move your head and clip through things. But you're not supposed to do that. But I can peer through the crack, see what's going on back there. A. Okay, I see. So this is like Temple A because he said there were multiple temples. And I guess this shows me which of the pieces can be found at which of the doors. But I'm not trying to open a door, right? Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All I have right now is this one long piece. I need 2 L pieces and an S piece. Then I can try and open this door. Alright. Where am I going to get L pieces? Looks like there's an L piece back there in door 1 that I missed. And there's 2 L pieces. Wait, what's the difference between the green and the orange L pieces? I don't even know. I don't know if it matters. Whatever. So it looks like I can find 2 L pieces and an S piece behind door number 2. But I can also find 2 L pieces and an S piece behind door number 6. You know, I'm undecided. I think for now, I'm going to do door number 2. But I am not just going to do what that god tells me to do forever. What is back there? Is that an elevator? What is going on in this temple? Oh, look at those beautiful torches. That volumetric fire. It's not even a billboard. Little particles coming off it. That is some beautiful, beautiful stuff. Alright. Oh, and just look at this place. Look at how voluminous it is. Let's just have a moment of silence as we walk through here. So it looks like there's some kind of cube in here. So I guess I can unlock the cube by solving the puzzle. And in here there's like... Is that a... Oh, it's like... I think that's from the Let's Play videos I've seen. I think that's like a reflector thing. And I guess I can get that if I solve this puzzle. That's pretty handy. Where are those whispering voices coming from? Is that just atmospheric? I don't like this one bit. I don't like all these headless statues staring at me. Alright, let's get out of here. To door number 2. Let's roll. Goodbye, giant temple. You can see that when
Let
I'm...
this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
So that seemed to be a direct copy of the introduction of the Genesis story. Or the story of Adam and Eve in the Bible, where he was like, you can have all the fruits of the garden, but you may not eat of the tree of good and evil. So it seems like this tower is our tree of knowledge in this world, and of course, we're going to have to invade it and figure out what's going on there, because I hate this guy in the sky. So I'm actually all done for today. I just wanted to do a few episodes and get started in this world and see what it felt like in VR. I think it's actually quite fun. I'm very curious to continue the plot, continue solving puzzles, learn about more mechanisms, and let you guys let me know if you want to see more of the Talos principle here in VR. So that's all for today, and everybody have a great every day.